can't come forward this much. Be over here.
We're back. Quick recap of the last month and a half. We've just been staying with friends, visiting lots of family. We've been to a wedding. We've had birthdays. I've been working a lot. Michael's been working on the bus, which you will see.
There's been sourcing parts.
In this video, sourcing
Parts. There's been constructing things, rebuilding things, cleaning things, and hopefully driving things soon.
Next week, we'll be back to regular programming and posting every Monday. But yeah, enjoy this app.
Have fun. We did. Well, how's this for me? It's time for me to do some payback and earn our keep here. So I'm going to go mow some grass. Beautiful property we're at. We're in the shed. It's time to do some work. So I'm lucky enough to be able to use this undercover space for a bit. And it's hot, so to the dismay of many, and maybe the delight of some others, my short shorts are on. I've picked up all the parts for my Zuzu that I need, and I'm gonna film a few things to show everyone what's going on here. Before I pull everything apart and can't drive anywhere, thank you, I just want to check from the center of my pumpkin to the outside here, about 1200, and just make sure I've got that in this space here and a little bit more. If you pull all that apart and you need to pull your whole axle out of the sleeve to change the axle seal, you want to make sure you can get it out. It's not fun. I've been there in smaller vehicles, so it hasn't been too bad, but I've been there. Just keep that one in your noggin if you're ever going to try it yourself. You need to make sure that you are actually turning this to undo them the right way, because they're opposite on each side. It's only trucks, no cars that I know of do it. But yeah, right hand thread. So undo. We'll find out in a second. No. No. Yep. Good idea to do this before you, the day of doing it, which I have done, but it was a couple of weeks ago now. Now, we start just pulling things apart. I can already smell Diff oil in this, which is the whole reason we're here. I think Land Cruisers have a similar hub to this. And I think if we back out all these nuts, give them a little hit with a hammer, the cone washers might come free and it might loosen it all up, but I'm not 100%. I should have looked at the exploded diagram before I did this. Hammer time. Yep. So when dropping diff oil, you always want to come under here. And this here is our filler plug. You want to make sure that the filler plug comes off first. Because if you can't get this fill plug off and you drop all that oil, you have no oil. You cannot fill it up and it's not fun. So let's just try this out. Let's go this way. Oh. She is thick. This here will have a magnet on top, and all that there is probably small filings that it catches. But you want to feel it between your fingers and just make sure there's no large chunks in there. Large chunks are not fun. It's pretty normal to have a bit of like wear in there with a few metallic bits, but not if you got large chunks, you're in trouble. There we go. This is mic'd up. So I filmed some things. The SD card got full. I don't know where it stopped, but I kept going. It's quite the mess. Brakes are off, drums are off, axle and CV are out, and then now I've got to get this swivel hub off. This bit. And the culprit is in there. There is an axle seal which stops diff oil getting into the swivel hub. The axle runs through that and it should stop any oil coming through. It hasn't stopped that, or it hasn't been installed, or maybe it went in to get repaired one time and all I did was put stuff everywhere and clean it up. It's fun. It's not fun. So this side now has had the axle seal replaced and everything had to be cleaned and re-greased. Got a new tie rod end there. Now it's just going back together in reverse order, and I'm trying to get the bearing housed now on the spindle for anyone who wants technicalities. And then I can put in the front bearing and finish off the locking hub, freewheeling locking hub. Bolt it all back on and put the wheel on and start on the other side.
So this one's finished now.
Yep. The front swivel hubs have all been rebuilt and repacked and they haven't been tested yet.
How do you test them?
Like, we haven't rolled the wheels.
Oh.
We just have to bleed the brakes, and I'm going to refill the diff today. And then now today I'm onto the transfer case output seals, which have just been weeping a bit of oil. So now I've got to source a 46mm impact socket so that I can get the drive shaft flange off, and then I can replace the seals. Fun times. Lucky I have some contacts around. Otherwise it's a trip down to the shop.
This project, well, not project, this necessity, this addition to the
Disgust.
bus has come with a bit of contention, is that the word?
Yeah.
Between
I'd say
us.
so. Not between us.
I understand that it's necessary, but it's so ugly. I'm very much a fashion over function kind of person. Mihkel is very much I don't care what things look like, it just needs to do its job. So anyways.
It's a stone guard for the windscreen because we cannot keep driving around the country getting stone chips on even tar roads. We're getting chips.
There's still sticky tape.
Yeah, I've got to do a repair on that one. But we can't keep having that happen. So I've got to do something about it. I'm just going to, out of this, build one. I had to go with a thinner material because I don't want it to be too heavy. But if you see this, I've just put a kink in it, welded it up. I'm going to weld all the frame up. It sits, woohoo, look at that. Sits pretty well flush.
Look how high it sits on the windscreen.
That's me holding it.
What do you mean?
That's just where I'm holding it.
But is that not how high it's going to go?
Yeah, probably.
Exactly.
But yeah, so it's going to sit here. We got some mounting points here and some mounting points over there. So it's got to sit out a bit. But look at the top height of the dash. Like, it's just below that. It'll be what it'll be, unfortunately.
UV rating of 10 today, people.
Is it?
Yes.
Damn, get that rosacea fascia in the shader. You ready? Are you prepared? I'm not prepared. Forgot about this whole thing. We haven't had it out in a while. My head.
That's
doesn't
embarrassing.
appreciate it.
Okay.
This is called a torsion hitch.
Everyone in our TikTok comments screaming at us to get this.
Mm.
Obviously, that was the end goal, but they're so expensive.
We found one on Facebook Marketplace. We're going to give it a go, and I think that's about the best life we can give to this trailer now. We've rebuilt it, we've done all the bits, we're giving it a soft ride all the way to wherever it's got to go. Yep, it's heavy.
Why doesn't it fit?
It does. No, it doesn't. Well, that's got to fit in there. This thing just does not, just keeps giving, doesn't it? I'll make it fit. It's all right. Well, that took a couple of minutes. It now fits, the hole's correct. And this is the last time I put it on, ever. Hopefully it might not work. Oh no, not that glove. We're on. Put this in. Never look at it again. So that's it.
I actually don't hate this, but don't tell Michael that. So that's this week's episode. Next week, we're going to film like a walk around of the orchard that we're staying on here in Bilpin with Big Bill, the farmer, the orchardist here, and he's a character. So that will be next week's episode. But yeah, we missed you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a week.